started up by Dr. Alan Tay. Deaf in Business, Coffees of Hawaii, or often referred to as DIB, is a not-for-profit restaurant chain establishment whereby profit will be utilized to expand the business and shared with employees. DIB is a community business project that hires hearing-impaired individuals in their workforce to provide an opportunity for disabled individuals to be independent. These individuals are then given training and guidance to start up, manage, and run their own business. Their products include Hawaiian coffees, teas, and various varieties of the food. DIB's mission is to become the first successful and profitable deaf-run gourmet coffee chain in Malaysia.
What inspired you to start a deaf-run business?
What inspired me? Actually, it's quite a hard question because it just happened. But well, of course, the first thing is that I wanted to set up a business. So I thought the best is a cafe business because the coffee is a thing nowadays. The next question, of course, came in that who are the employees? Then in my mind, I said, I remember those deaf people that I used to work with in KFC in 1985. So I thought, okay, maybe I can revisit that again and then hire those deaf people. So that's how the whole thing came together. The coffee concept and then the deaf people running it. So that's how it is. Well, first of all, because nobody sells Hawaiian coffee in Malaysia. I was in Singapore, I was looking around for which kind of coffee in Hawaii that they couldn't find it. So I said, well, in business today, if you can get a product that is not available, you have a niche market.
Sure.
So that's why the coffee from Hawaii comes in. Well, because Hawaiian coffee is so expensive, and so nobody wants or dare to even sell that to Malaysia. Because you can air fly that to Malaysia. That incurred extra cost. But we were lucky because we were able to get very special price in the plantation. So we are able to still sell much cheaper than Starbucks. Because initially we felt that it's going to be a community project, it's a social project. So we should get support from the government. We should get support from the community. So initially I tried to approach the government, One Malaysia Berhad, to approach the one called Tekun Malaysia. They're supposed to support our kind of projects, but got no answer from them. So either I cancel the idea or I proceed. So I said, it's a good idea, why do I want to waste opportunity? So I took my own money out and actually funded this entire project.
So do you still get sponsorship or any other forms of sponsorship now?
But the only support we get are from the media. So they come, they write about us, newspaper, magazine. So that is all we get. But monetary wise, not one. Recruitment sources or ways. Well, currently we try Facebook, social media. Surprisingly, we don't get response. So in Malaysia, I have to say, it's hard to find deaf who wants to work. But then other channels will be through the word of mouth, which is also very minimal. That's why we don't get that many applications in a month. We get one person who applied to work in DIB, you're lucky. So, but in the Philippines, when I put into Facebook, 40, 50 applied. So currently I'm doing a kind of project paper to compare the deaf people in Malaysia and deaf people in the Philippines. What's the difference? Why is such a big difference in attitude, difference in behavior? Yeah, that'll be interesting finding later. Well, first of all, we don't really care about their studies or their education. In fact, nothing much as well. Most of the deaf people don't even have much education. Most enter vocational school. So we look more for the skills, So what happens is when they come in for the interview, we say, okay, we look at the person, who looks good, because it's a service industry. We look for people who looks good, and then at least the hands can move, legs can move, looks good. Then see if they can sign. Because sometimes some of the deaf can't sign. So they cannot sign, then it's double trouble. You cannot speak to the normal people, you cannot speak to the deaf people. So they have to learn they must know how to sign. After that, okay, fine, that's good. Give them the orange shirt, and then put them on the floor. Just say, go and help out. Then we observe how the guy moves. If he moves very well, very alert, then good, okay. Then we'll try it for 1 month. With salary, we pay. 1 month trial, the 1 month passes, then good, then let him try 3 months more with a higher pay. For 3 months already, they still they pass the 3 months, then they go on to full time, where they get a letter. Well, we see we will have to watch them. If they are the fast learner and the smarter type, then we let them learn other jobs like barista, cashier. For those who are not so smart, those who are a bit slow learner, those who are a bit blur, then we let them work on the floor. Yes, we take coaches, we take coach, expert coach, chefs, expert barista coach, even barista champion. We pay her $20,000 just to get training. And all self-funded. We don't get any money from the just through the work and through the attitude. Work-wise, and this we go on this WAR. WAR is how we should judge the performance. W talks about work, the performance. A is attitude. R is results and reliability. So these are the WAR. So we will then judge them on these principles. I think if you've heard of the word called servant leadership, that would be servant leadership. Nobody, there are books written on it, but then after a while it fizzles off. Because servant leadership is a very hard type of leadership style. Because all leaders and most leaders in this world, they will get rich themselves. They will put money in their own pocket first before they actually make other people rich. So servant leadership is different. It's that the leader serves. A very good example is Mother Teresa. She serves, and she died even a poor lady. So we are like that. I'm like that. So we serve, and that is the only way that this project can succeed, where the leaders serve the employees, not the other way around. But the problem is that when you serve the employees too much, they tend to take advantage and climb to the way. That's the problem.
Avoid this problem.
Either I stop being a servant leader, I become a dictator. That's the opposite. I take a whip, work, but I can't do that. That's not my style. So just have to bite the bullet, and then naturally the death will just go. So we have just lost 1 or 2 last month, and this month we lose now 1 or 2 more. So total 4 of them have left. So I'm not hiring anymore, seriously. I'm not hiring. I have stopped hiring because I think it's wasting time. It's all video. But I'm moving my focus to Philippines. Filipino devs are saying, come, we need to work, we're dying for a job. We are still learning. We thought that money can motivate them. We thought that love can motivate them. So just 2 days ago, I was in Taylor's. I announced a profit sharing to the deaf. I look at their face. No reaction. When I give you like a increment or profit sharing, your face will like, or I give you a birthday present, your face will be like.
That's a common expression.
You say that? So profit sharing. What's happening? So that is the situation now. People demotivate them when all the key, we call it the key motivators, money, care, love, doesn't work. So the only thing is that the only way to get them to realize is that they will have to make the mistakes. They have to suffer, they have to go out to the world, suffer. Now they're young, they're 22. Go out to the world, they make all the mistakes, they suffer, they get whacked by the boss, by the time they're 30 years old, they come back to us and say, please, I'm sorry, please bring me back in again. That is the only way. They have chosen that. I think that's the only way they're going to learn. Well, the challenges is, one of the big challenges is that this project is very dependent on hearing coaches, the people behind the scene. And these people behind the scene are those people who can talk. And after a while, when they don't get the kind of response from the deaf people, they say, why should I be carrying on here? I might as well go to another place and get a higher paid job. So that's why we have lots and lots of hearing coaches. And all you see here now in the kitchen are all the new batch of the coaches. But my question always is, the challenge is, how long can they stay? Because working with the deaf is very challenging. They don't show you the respect, seriously speaking, so it's very stressful working with them. I mean, first is communication. I mean, you don't like that fella, you want to scold him, you can speak in English. You say, okay, do this and that. But then when you can't speak their language, that makes it tougher.
The daily operations of DIB are well organized and structured in order to maintain service quality and performance. As soon as customers walk through the door, they are greeted with a welcoming smile and accompanied to their designated sitting area. Once settled in, they proceed to the counter to make an order of the items from the menu and make payment. The food is then prepared within a short period of time and delivered to the customers. All these operations are monitored, delegated, and controlled by the store manager.
So now we're here with the manager, Kathy, of DIB Coffee House. So my first question to you, tell us more about yourself, like your background, your personal development and everything.
I'm Kathy, I came from the Philippines, and my first job there is cashier, guest relations, guest service assistant. It's with our cashier. And then I worked there for 5 months. Taking order, settling the cashier, settling them. Then I transferred to Starbucks as a barista. I worked there for 10 months, and then I transferred to Dib'S. I worked there as a barista also, full-time barista for 3 years and 2 months, and learning about coffee history, coffees, teas, and then I think I'm bored working in coffee, and then I transferred to a casual dining restaurant, Stacy's. So I think I worked there for 1 year as a team leader. I do this serving food, plating, doing the plating, like then doing the cooking, something like that. And then luckily I said my pledge with Los Alamos. I'm here now as a volunteer. So I am the job street, so I do the web page and the Facebook. I said, this is interesting. So how can that work here in Malaysia? Why will this get at work? So I tried to submit my resume, and then Los Alamos called me and invited me. My role here is to coach the chef how to make a coffee and how to discipline them because they're doing coffee sometimes not good job, so I correct them, and then sometimes some of them are needy, so I need to adjust them, I need to comfort them, so you can get me. My future plans are good for them. They can run the business with their own. Of course, be part of the DIB, but we can also just supervise them. But they're the main roles or main person who do this will not help you then.
So your primary role here as a manager is to ensure that all of them do the work right.
Yeah.
So is it difficult? What kind of challenges do you face?
Challenges, you really need to learn the sign languages because it's hard to communicate with them if you don't know the sign languages. So,
So what is your daily routine like? What is the first thing you do once you come here?
check oven machine, check their stocks, what is available or not available, and then prepare the coffee because some of it is really gain and white coffee, and then check display the sandwiches, cakes, and that's it.
So do you see a future working here in DIB?
Yes, I use electricity because this is different project and this is very challenging because others may think that people cannot work but here it's very lucky. The death here is they have like lost.
So I mean, you have no hearing disability. So how did you manage to learn how to sign and communicate with them? Was it difficult?
Yeah, it is very difficult. First, I learned the alphabets of ABC, and then they lend me the book so I can read it and learn by myself. Sometimes I ask them to teach me. It's easy.
All right then, Kathy. Thank you so much for sharing with us. So we wish you all the best with your future here in DIB and also in life. Thank you.